reality. The stories that you tell, the dreams that you have, the hopes that you have, the desires, this is all that fabrication, the unreality.
Yeah. So when you have a moment, you just dive, take a dip into that great reality, not the little reality that you're identifying with now. The big reality that's existing in the whole world, the cosmos. That reality you are.
Right. So at any moment you can dive into the micro and then lift yourself out to the macro perspective. And this is diving into life and diving into death. Diving into life and diving into death.
I know that you are both life and death. So what is there for you to be afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, focusing and unfocusing, right? Going into the micro and the macro. That's what I do. That's the lens of perception. How do you dive into an experience to fully immerse yourself into the feeling, into the sensations, into the sensual nature of life, and then you can unfocus and move out into the macro perspective, into the higher states of consciousness, and see life for what it truly is. And in that expansion, in that unfocusing, you actually become Brahman itself. You're the witness to it all.
Right.
You are the consciousness. And that is how you understand what life and death truly is, and then there's no fear. No fear of it at all.
So death, remember always, death is your friend, is your supporter.
Right. And death is really just letting go of an identity that you're having and using for this lifetime. And then when you wake up again, like you would after a deep sleep, you wake up into another identity, another life. And it moves on until you are ready to just unfocus altogether and move into the fabric of the universe.
Oh, wow, yes.
And become one with the consciousness.
Right, yes. You are consciousness. These bodies are just something you take on to go through for a period of time. But the true you is consciousness itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, these conversations are so beautiful. As we move deeper and deeper into it, I feel myself expanding, and it's such a wonderful state.
And you too, when you join us, and then you enter that state of expansion.
Yes.
And that is what you really want. Throughout the day, you go around with that feeling of expansion. And any moment you get a chance, you remind yourself about it and let yourself expand more and more.
Yeah.
Until you become a universal being.
Right, and every moment of your life you can expand into the highest state just by diving deep into life or unfocusing and moving into the state of witness. And each brings you into that state of pure bliss.
Yeah. Because now you're generating your own thoughts. Your mind is now creating your world. Yeah, we allow our mind to create our world by focusing on the negative things, focusing on unhappiness, on the disappointments, and looking forward to things that, oh my gosh, something that happened yesterday, will that happen again today, or I'm expecting it to happen. So our life is only working now in that deep, it's like a shallow well of nonsense. But when you live in this other way, with this new, creating this new identity, you're moving in the whole big universal space. Because you're thinking, your mind is expanding, it's involving more and more of the cosmos.
So embrace death, right? That is the lesson. Embrace death.
Embrace your cosmic consciousness.
Right.
Yes.
And whatever you fear, whatever you turn away from, turn towards it, look at it. And you'll find that it's just this aspect of yourself that is unexplored.
Right.
And you can look at that as death, right? That is the same idea of what we look at or can perceive as a death.
You die to it. It's let go of it.
And you'll notice the more you move into the contemplation of these unknowables, these aspects of yourself that you fear, it becomes life. It becomes light. Okay? You can look at life as light and death as darkness. The more you put your attention, your focus, which is light, onto that aspect that is dark, it just becomes life, right? And then you see no death, right? Because those are just the opposite poles of this one continuous stream of consciousness, okay? So in that way, you are embracing death at every moment.
And we should realize too that there's no real death. When you when you think you're dying or you're leaving, it's just going into a new body, going into a new world, is being reborn, getting new. Your body gets old and it's get ill, and it's not so healthy, or you're not able to do everything as you did before, and so you're ready to be. You should be happy to put that body away and have a new one to work with.
Right.
You can do so much more. You can dream and really build beautiful pictures of what you can do with it. But you know what? What really holds us back is our attachments. Our family, our friends, our relationships, the things we've been doing, we get attached to them. And that holds us. That memory, that connection we build with it becomes very strong. So we have to know that when you come back again, you will be building new relationships. You will have the same foundation to build it on.
Right, and those same energies or people, those identities that you're thinking you're coming in contact with in this lifetime that you find hard to let go of, come back again.
Oh, yes.
With you in different roles, in different forms, and you are still interacting with those same energies. And the same love that you've had for them will still be there. And you both will have beautiful bodies. Just like you take on...
healthy and capable bodies.
Right, just like you wear clothes for a period of time and they get worn, and you want to take them off and put on a new pair, the same way.
Oh,
right. So
imagine you can think and start building that beautiful body, that beautiful space you'd like to get into.
Right.
Yeah, and you're really creating it.
Yeah.
When we do this, we are creating our next life space. When we dwell on the negative things, on the problems, and then we're building that kind of a space.
Right. The energy or the vibration that you exit this world with is the vibrational field you move into. It becomes your heaven or hell. Right? When there is a low vibration, it's very dense, it's very tamasic, it seems like a hell. Right? When you move into a very high sattvic vibration, it seems like a heaven. Right? And in that same way, when you move into the next body, the next incarnation, you're also moving in with that same vibrational state. So that's why they say it's very important at the time of death to leave in a high vibrational state. So play the mantras. If you're able to know the time that you are, the energy is becoming less in the body, play mantras. Try to surround yourself with family members that are not weeping and wailing, but are rather giving their love and thanks to you. Celebrate your passing. This allows you to be in a very high vibrational state. And the thoughts and the memories that you're leaving with actually enter into that akash, that space. And it helps to form this new body. It helps to form the new environment for your next life.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're dying and your family is able to maintain a high vibrational frequency, it's beautiful.
Yes.
It helps you so much. Yeah. But sometimes we think, we like to think about, I love this person so much, I'm not going to have them with me anymore. Yeah, you're going to have them again.
Yeah, and when you think about that, it's actually pretty selfish, isn't it? It's you're thinking about yourself, like, I am not going to have this person anymore, so I'm feeling bad. But it's all really about the self. Try to take yourself out of the equation and send this person off as if they're they're going on a long journey.
Right.
And you're happy for their new adventures. Not that you're sad that you will not see them again.
Oh, you will be joining them very soon.
But that you are happy that they are going on this wonderful vacation somewhere, and you are happy to know that they will be taken care of and have wonderful adventures. That way, that person leaving is not thinking about you, right? Because you want them to be leaving with all of their energy into the new experience and not leaving some of their energy with you, which makes them partial.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. Which makes them fragmented. They need all of their energy for the next journey.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we've said more than we wanted to. Again, this can be a course, 5, 6, 7 courses. So depending on what aspect we focus on.
It's almost all the courses are eventually coming back to this, because we're all teaching you, and it's all elevating you, so you can have a better life to look forward to, and you're not thinking about death robbing you of life.
Right.
Yeah, death is helping you with life. When you're born right alongside with death. The two of your companions throughout this life.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, namaste.
Yes.
Yes.
Om Namah Shivaya. Please, if there are any more questions, add them in the comment section below, and we'll be happy to answer.
Okay.
Thank you.